Hello. So our intention is to install Hadoop on our machine and run it in sudo distributed mode. Before doing that, there are prerequisites for it. One is, one is having Java installed on our machine, and the other one is SSH must be installed and passphrase-less entry must be enabled. So yeah, the other one is I should be able to SSH to the local host without a passphrase. So let's begin with downloading Java and installing it. The version which we are looking for is the 64-bit version. There are two of them. One is Red Hat Package Manager and the other one is a zip file. So for my Ubuntu machine, I'll be targeting this file. I'll download this. I think I already have this downloaded. So let's see. Listing of the files, JDK. Yeah, I have it. So what I'll do is I'll unzip this file using tar command. I'll give it options: extract, verbose, zip file, and the following file, JDK. So I'll unzip this in my current directory, which is downloads. Yes, so it looks like it has already downloaded. I'll go to this folder where it has downloaded. So it's already there. I'll copy this path, and I need to set up this path in my bash rc file so that I can use the binaries directly, and I'll set this path in my path location. So I'll copy this path and I'll go as a root user because the environment file won't have me the permission. So let me show you. I'll edit the environment file etc bash.bashrc. So this file is basically a read-only as of now because I'm not the owner and the right user for editing this file. So I'll escape using escape :q exclamatory without saving, and I'll go as a root user. Okay, and let me see if I have the path copied for the Java home. I'll edit that file again, bash.bashrc. I'll go to the end and paste this path which I have copied, and there is a format for setting a path, and that's right here. Let me copy this path. So I'll be basically copying these two commands, and these will be used to set up the path. I'll use this path and paste it right there for setting up the Java home. And I have exported this path and added to the current path. So the Java home will be added to the existing path. Cool. So let me save this file. I'll escape : for saving I'll give wq exclamation, and this will basically save that file. If I just give q and exclamation, it won't save the file. It will quit without saving. So I want to save it. Cool. So I have that file saved. I'll exit out of the root user. So the command which I used to edit this file was vim. If you don't have vim, you can actually use nano as well, but for installing vim you can use this command apt. As a root user you can do this command apt get install vim, and it will install the file, but I already have it, so it will try to upgrade it. Cool. So I'll exit back to my user and I'll exit out of this shell to see if that changes have already been reflected. Let me close this and I'll start again using the shortcut Ctrl-Alt-T. So here we are back again. I'll check my Java version, which space Java. So my current Java version is the one which I already set, and I can check the Java version using the Java version command. So we have the right Java version installed here. Cool. The other requirement is installing SSH. SSH will be used for setting a passphrase-less entry. So let's begin with installing SSH. SSH will install OpenSSH server and client both. So so we are a root user, so we need not add a sudo here. Apt get install SSH. Okay, let setting up for me, and it will start the service. So I can check the status of the service. Service status SSH. Okay, it's the other way around. Service SSH status. So it's stopped right now. I can start it and check the status again. So cool, it's running. The next step we'll have to do is set up pass phraseless entry. So I should be able to do SSH localhost without giving the password. The reason for doing this is to allow to and fro communication between data node and name node. If SSH is not passwordless, you will have to go on each individual machine and start all the processes manually. So you will have to give the password every time there is a prompt from the console. So I'll do SSH localhost and it's asking me for password. So I need to remove this. So I'll break out of it and follow those commands again. Yes, here we are. So first of all, I'll generate the keys using RSA algorithm. So here you can see that there is no passphrase in here. It will generate these files in my home directory in this hidden folder SSH. It looks like that it has been generated. I'll go to that path, do a file listing. So you can see that we have RSA public and private key. Now we'll be copying the public key into the authorized keys file. Let's go ahead and do it. This will basically give the identity that these are the keys which are authorized to log in without password. So we already have. Now we need to set the right permission for the authorized keys, which are 600, that is read and write permission for the user. Cool. Now if I try doing SSH localhost, it should not ask me for password. Let me clear my screen and try SSH localhost, and see there is no prompt for password. So now we are all set for beginning with Hadoop installation. We have met both the prerequisites, that is installation of Java, setting up of Java Home, and installing of SSH